Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Abdullah Harith bin Buhari. I'm going to be the first presenter for the case study about the change in HR. Okay. Now, for the first question, it is about the problem for the HR management in other organization with change in HR besides the GE FANUC. Okay. As you can see here, for my first point is large number of workers to handle. Okay, basically when the management have assigned a HR manager in each department lah, let's say he or she used to accommodate and get to use to the environment. Okay, for the workers are greater than HR manager, usually they when the workers is outnumbered, the effect will be that the workers cannot be authorized or be controlled by the HR manager. Okay, when the change in HR happen in the organization, when the large number of workers to handle can be a problem for the HR manager. Okay, for the second point here is HR manager have huge number of workloads. Okay, when change in HR happens in an organization, okay, the HR manager have to reschedule or replan, reorganize the organization for standardization that being blueprint by the top management. Okay, it will be the burden for the HR manager to accomplish what the top management want. Okay, for the third point is the liabilities and expectation are high on the manager. Okay, when change in HR happen in an organization, the manager have to be someone that have the ability and capability to organize and have the power to change the environment inside the organization. It will be the manager's duty to ensure that the organization have the power to exceed in their work. Okay. For the fourth point, for the problem of HRM in other organization is dissatisfaction of employee due to minimizing level of management. Okay, when the management minimize the level of management in the organization, the workers eventually will be dissatisfied, because when the upper level from the worker, such as a supervisor or line manager, they have the they can be, like I say, bribe for the for maintaining the position or to be exceeding the position. Okay, the employee will be dissatisfied because many of the employee will be expelled or fired.
Okay, Assalamualaikum to our lecturer, Puan Azizan binti Zainuddin. Okay, I'm going to explain about the question number 2. Explain the competencies needed by GE FANUC top management to champion the change in the company. Okay, so change is an inevitable part of the modern business environment. Okay, normally an organization will face the change. Okay, maybe due to the advancement in technology, downsizing of the employees. Okay, so as a result of this, leader and the top management must be more than manage the status quo, where the leader must champion the change in the organization. Okay, so there are several competencies needed by the top management. Okay, the first one is ability to plant the seeds of change. Okay, so GE FANUC top management must foster a working environment that prepare their employees to accept and embrace change. Okay, set the tone by continuously engage everyone in discussion concerning the change that have occurred in the market. Okay, challenge the employee to anticipate future change and how this change will affect their business area or direct role. And also the top management must able to encourage them to take personal responsibility, okay, for proactively adapting to changing needs and expectation. Okay, so the point number 2 is effective communication. As we know, the communication is the most important part in organization, where the top management must communicate with the employees very well. So most resistance or anxiety about the change come from a lack of understanding. It means that the employees do not understand if the change give benefit to them or not. Okay, and it must eliminate as much ambiguity as is possible by informing people well. Okay, the top management must use different form of a different way. Okay, for example, use a bulletin, email, to inform the employee about the change and how the change give benefit to them. Okay. The third point is anticipate obstacle. Okay. The top management must identify the biggest challenges they think they will face based on the organization culture and dynamics. Create a group to help the employees brainstorm possible way to address these obstacles and how to solve the obstacle. They can use this information to help them to shape their communication message. Okay, so the top management must identify who will be impacted by the change. For example, if they are introducing a new technology that will make the customer interaction more efficient, and does that mean they may need a few customer service representative? They need to think about it. Okay, so that's all for me.
Assalamualaikum. I'm the third presenter. I'm Hadarul Azhar bin Hadar Aswad. Okay, I'm going to proceed to the third question, which is explain about the demerits and merits about GE Venue has done in the company. So for the first merit, I'm going to proceed to the first merit, which is first merit is about expanding the use of cross-functional work teams. Okay, we see this cross-functional work teams is about how the cooperation of the workers work together for making a good result, because they in other department. Like example, when marketing and accountant they're put together in doing their task. Okay, for the second point of merit is about significantly increasing training. Yeah, we see an organization most valuable asset is human resource, which is the reason why it is imperative to train and develop the asset in order they can help the organization achieving the goal and the objective. For instance, like Intan, we see Intan, they train the government worker before the worker put themselves into the organization. Okay, for the third merit is about manager and supervisor affected by the elimination of level or offer promotion transfer to other job in GE Venue. We see an employee compensation benefit structure partly determines the company business reputation and image. In addition, the decision that human resource manager make regarding pay scale and employee benefit can impact employee satisfaction. So the example, like they being promoted in their reputation if they perform. Okay, I'm gonna proceed for the demerits. Okay, for the demerits, you can see here, will conclude that the demerits will be expensive in spending. Okay, in terms of investment planning can be quite expensive for some organization. In terms of money, it might be a problem for them. Okay, for the second demerits is time consuming. We see they're gonna use a lot of time for them to use the method of training. So, however, this demerits is going to be not a long run, but in the short run. But sometimes we see human resource planning can be unproductive. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you. Okay, for the conclusion of the case study is about it give a positive impact to the organization because we see these changes give a lot of right way because they conducted in well. Because we see the top management have these certain competencies and must be to address the advantage of change in human resource